I've been going to the gym for about 5 years at this point. And I realized yesterday that I was doing it wrong. Here, I want to show you my before and after before we go deep into it. This was me around in 2019, 2020 before COVID. Look at his goddamn skinny arms. Sorry, my phone is black and white. You guys should know that by now. And this was about a month or two ago. There are stages to everything. And I recently discovered the stages to fitness. And I want to share those because it really put everything in perspective in front of me, into my eyes. I was like, oh my fucking God, I was just pushing goddamn weights like a goddamn retard without any knowledge, any real knowledge, which I was just the things you just don't know, you just don't know. For example, fitness is like, it's like a goddamn video game. There's stages. And if you're stuck, you're missing something. You're missing a path. You're missing a whole map. Like there's a whole different city that you didn't even know it existed, and it locks. I played a lot of Vice City, growing up, and when you try to go through GTA Vice City, I'm talking about, when you try to go through bridges, there's like these invisible barriers that you cannot pass. Sure, with cheats and stuff you can, but it's like that. So there is a beginner stage. That's the first stage. That is like you downloading the game and playing it. If we talk about going to the gym, that is you getting the gym membership, going the first month or 2 months. You will become better than like 50% people who never played the game or who have never been to the gym. Right? You will get some muscles, you'll you lose some fat. If you're fat, if you're skinny, you'll bulk up a little bit. You're finally trying to see some definition in your body, and you're like, okay, we're getting it. And you're just, going in blindly, how the most common knowledge there is going to the gym. You're following, maybe you're doing full body workouts, maybe you're doing some splits here and there, but that's about all. You're not too into it. You drink protein after sometimes, then you forget. Not a huge deal. You're getting better. After you do that for about a year or so, 2 years, and you're like, well, you know what? I want to do better. You start, and that's the stage 2. To the game analogy, god damn, bro, I'm feeling a little sick at this point. To the game analogy, that's like, you doing all the goddamn missions, you're doing all the levels, and you have the guns now. You have a little house. You have a little safe house where you can save the game, and you know exactly where everything is, in that specific map. I'm talking GTA Vice City scenario. And you know what you're doing, and that's you following, you get a goddamn workout plan. Okay, now everything is listed. You're doing everything. Okay, on Monday we're doing pull, and then we're doing a push, then we're doing a legs day, then we're doing upper body, then we're doing lower body. There needs to be 2 rest days. Okay, I need to take protein after. We're taking protein after every day, and maybe I should add creatine in it. Okay, that's like, intermediate stage. This is where problem comes. Everyone thinks, I don't want to say everyone, but like 90% people think if you stay here and keep doing it over and over, you'll eventually become shredded. You'll eventually become the Instagram model, the TikTok model who, you know, goddamn poses and like, you'll be the goddamn fitness influencer. And this is where I am. This is where I was just like a week ago. And how I got clarity was, I was here on my bed. I was making a plan. It should be probably here. Yeah, 10-year goal, 35 years old, 10 million net worth, 5 million subscribers, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And there, one of the point is that under 10% body fat. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, these are the goals. How are we going to get there? Okay. And then I read a book where they talk about, it's not about how, it's about who. When you're trying to do so much better, it's not about how. You can just do, you can only do enough. But who can help? Who is there that is going to help you achieve? It's not about how anymore. Okay. So, okay, I was following these, some guys, personal trainers for a couple of years here and there, on and off. I was like, you know what? I've been seeing their ads recently. I'm gonna look into it. Okay. They're called Champions Matter. I'm just gonna, you know, name drop them. They're great. They're like, imagine Habib, you know, Habib, like the UFC fighter, but for gym. He's Muslim. He's like great, like religious guy. Keeps everything to the point. You know, drops Islam nuggets here and there. Wholesome guy. I'm a great plan as far as I know till now. So if you wanna go, I guess, get into it. They're called Champions Method. You can Google them and they'll come up. So okay, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try them. Okay, so boom, let's fucking go. Paid the fee, paid $200, blah blah blah. We went on a call, and when I got all the information, I was never going to able to be on the level I want to be with my knowledge. It was not going to happen. While I was on the call with them and they were explaining everything, it was like a sales call. I was like, you know what? I'm fucking sold. Because I was not going to be able to do it myself. Because like it was a whole different imagine you worked, game analogy again, you're in a map and you know everything about it, and suddenly a bigger, better map opens up. Oh my fucking god. Now I have, like, it's the rules, sure, the basic rules apply, but it's a whole different level now. It's a whole different game. It's like it's not even like a 2x jump, it's like a 10x jump. You have to change your whole mentality, your whole discipline, your whole lifestyle. And I realized, like, okay, whatever I would have tried, being consistent, being harder, doing everything, pushing as much as possible, that's the basic stuff there. That's like the you have to do that anyways, and then there are more on top that will get you the results you want. I was like, oh my fucking god, this is crazy. Like, I would have never realized the things I just don't know. The things you know you don't know are the things you don't know. It was like like my mind just like goddamn opened. It was like, oh my god, it's just another whole level. And then I was like, you know what? It kind of really goes over with everything in life. You start something, you get results better than 50% people, and then you be consistent at it. Then you try other things that general knowledge there is. You try everything, and you are going to hit a goddamn wall. And you think the only thing you can do is, you know, keep doing the same thing over and over again. Don't get me wrong. At certain point, you have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But not when I've gone over 3 times my workout plan. Not when I've gone over 3 years working at the same thing and I'm not getting the results. Then you have to question, whatever you're doing, is this the right way to go about it? Probably not. It's definitely not going to be. Because when there is this huge wall in front of you, the consistency part is like the bare minimum, my guy. When you're in a bigger, better place, the consistency part, the discipline part is the goddamn bare minimum. Now you're in a different ball game. Now you are in a different whole city that you have to relearn, and it's another game, my guy. It's another goddamn game, and that's the advanced. That's the level you want to be, and that's where you want to learn. That's where I am stepping into. I'm pretty sure there are levels ahead of it that I'm not sure. I will get there once we succeeded in this level, because you gotta keep growing. You gotta keep growing and keep moving up. And I just wanted to make this video to just inform you, if you are at a stage where you think consistency is all it takes, where you think discipline, and I'm thinking about like posting videos. For now, all I have to do is post videos. But at the point, I will hit the goddamn wall. And then I'll have to take help from people better than me. People who have succeeded. And it just opens your mind up to, there's levels to this shit. This might be like common knowledge to other people, but oh my fucking god, when I got into that program, I was like, oh my god, like, cause consistency is, I don't want to keep beating the same horse, but like, that is this goddamn bare minimum. And then you have to build on top of that. And it's a whole another level, my guy. So what you can do after this video is that, see what you've been doing. See what level you are on. Whatever you want to level up to, see what level you are on. Are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Are you hitting a wall? Question it. Write the fuck down. And then ask yourself, how can you become better? Sure, oh my god, my eye. And then ask yourself, how can I become better? Maybe it is that you just need to push harder. Sometimes that is the answer, but if you've been pushing as hard as you can, maybe it's time to ask for help. Maybe it's time to move on a different level. Maybe it's time that you just don't know what you don't know, and you need to find what you don't know. That was the video. I'll see you next time. Please subscribe, like, and it really helps me out. It keeps me motivated. But yeah, guess as always, because why the fuck not? It's Valentine's Day anyway, so happy Valentine's Day, baby girl. What you do? Okay, I don't fucking know. Okay, bye.